in the program, we have two very interesting segments for you this morning. In our first segment, we're going to talk with Lee Smith. He's the director of the G&G Productions Company, and we have a couple things to talk about as far as what they're getting ready to do or what they're doing. And in our second segment, we have Dr. Tad Stiskowski, or Dr. Tad. He is the founder and owner of the Center for Preventive Medicine in Providence. Let's get right into the first segment with Lee Smith, first-time guest. Welcome to the program, Lee.
Thank you.
You know, I have a friend, Faye Randall, and she was talking about Virginia Gonzalez and G&G Productions, and you really got to, hear what she's doing because she's really laying it down very strong.
Yes.
And I said, well, let's do it, and I'm so happy that you, as a director, are here to talk about G&G. And for those two people in the audience who have never heard of G&G Productions, maybe more than two, what exactly is G&G Productions?
Well, G&G Production is a new production company. Jenny and her husband, Tony, and G&G Gonzalez, and I know I'm going to mispronounce the name wrong because it's
we say Gonzalez and Gonzalez.
Exactly, and so that's the G&G.
Yes.
And they do stage theater productions, and I'm here in a way to help them out as far as help build their company, their production company, by directing their plays.
Okay, and they're local people. They're from East Providence?
Actually, they're in Brockton.
Brockton?
Yes.
Okay, but there is a Rhode Island connection.
I am.
You're from
Yes.
Rhode Island. I
Yes.
know that the people that are part of the company that are...
Yes, we're here and there. We sort of meet in Brockton as far as rehearsals.
Okay. No problem there. Now, what is your connection or history with G&G? Because you're the director now, but how far do you go back with them?
Actually, a year.
Just a year?
Yes, I've directed a few shows in the past, and Jenny has a connection with someone who saw one of my productions, and she asked if I can direct some of her shows. Mm-hmm. So I thought about it for a while, maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
I love directing, and I said yes, and here we are.
Okay. Now, you told me off camera that you're originally from Alabama?
Yes.
And you've been in Rhode Island now for about 9 years?
About 10 years roughly.
Okay. What brought you to Rhode Island?
Johnston.
Johnson?
Yes, Johnston.
Johnston.
Yes, which is like a leap from here in a way.
Okay, but what brought you to Johnston?
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I lived in East Providence for a few years. Rhode Island's cheaper than Massachusetts and Boston.
Okay.
In Boston for about maybe 30 years. Oops, 30 years.
So you came here a long time ago to this area.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So because I grew up. I'm from Boston, and there was a lot of people from North Carolina, especially that came from the South.
Yes.
And a few from Alabama as well. So all right. So what motivates you? I mean, you look like you're really passionate about a stage and productions or whatever. How did you get involved in this? I mean, how far back does that go?
I guess maybe third grade. I was asked to be just be in a little play my teacher gave. Mm-hmm. And actually, I walked on stage. My first thing I did was some yo-yo thing. You're going to take the yo-yo, just do the yo-yo, just walk up the stage, and that's it.
Yes.
And I felt great, but 1 second it felt good.
Yeah.
So from then on, doing little acting bits here and there in the neighborhood, in schools, whatever. Uh-huh. I love acting.
Now this is in Boston?
Oh yeah, this is in Boston.
Okay.
This school is that? Nathan Hale School.
I think it's in Roxbury.
Yes.
Okay, that's right. All right. So it got started just like that, and next thing you know, this is your career.
The bug hit me. Well, it's one of the...
Okay, well...
Yeah, one of the things I do.
One of the major things that you do.
Yes.
All right. What are some of your contributions to the industry? Now, this is... I know that G&G or Gonzalez and
Yes.
Gonzalez, they're doing a production now. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But what are some of your history in terms of productions?
I've done years of Harlem Renaissance.
Harlem Renaissance?
Harlem Renaissance, it's a stage production also where it's doing Black history or some of the famous and not so famous Black characters in our history. Lexington Hughes, people of that nature. And it was great doing those shows for a while.
Okay.
Acting-wise.
All right. And you ran into Virginia Gonzalez and her husband. How did that happen again?
Well, a friend of Jenny's, I should say, saw one of my shows, Harlem Renaissance, at that particular time a year or so ago. And Jenny needed a director. So I guess she sort of put the word out, I suppose. And the word came to me, and I said yes, why not? And here we are.
Now, was there a particular person that inspired you to get into directing? I mean, there's a lot of people out here.
Well, not necessarily directing, but acting.
Acting?
Excuse me, more so commercials. I would see how commercials were made, and I figured I can act as good as or better. I can do that. So I got more into acting, took acting lessons when I was, we'll say, in my 20s. Excuse me, and from then on, I was acting, and then I figured maybe directing. So someone gave me a chance some years ago, and from then on, I just wanted to direct.
Okay. So now you're directing, and of course, you said you're living in Johnston, and,
Yes.
and you're doing, you work with Gunzals and Gunzals, but you work with other people as well?
Yes, I was with Oscar Michaud Theater for a while, and that's why I did Harlem Renaissance for 3 years.
Yeah, Oscar Michaud being the...
Well, Oscar Michaud Theater, it's a production company similar to G&G, and Haywood Fennell is the artistic director.
Sure.
And I produce.
I know that name in history, Oscar Michaud. Wasn't he a great actor way back in the 20s or something?
Yes, way back.
I know that name from history.
Yes.
In Harlem, actually.
Harlem Renaissance.
Sure. All right. So, who is Lee Smith? You give me this, that, and the other. Who are you, though?
Well, I guess...
No acting. What's the real you?
Oh, my goodness. Without the acting aspect.
Yes.
Well, a man on a mission, in a way. And trying to leave out the acting part. I also... I'm a computer expert. I instructed martial arts also, and martial arts, 38 years of martial arts. That's why I really...
What form?
Well, as far as the styles of Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Yang style Tai Chi, Qigong.
Okay, and we're going to have an acupuncturist coming on in the next segment. So you said you've been through that yourself?
Yes, I had an injury some time ago, and I figured the doctors could not help me with this. And I don't like taking medication so much as pill, needles, and surgeries. I figured let me try acupuncture. And it helped immensely.
Okay, so that's a segue to the next segment.
Yes.
I just want to throw that in for Dr. Tad.
Yes.
But, okay, let's get into production.
Yes.
Lies, Secrets, and Deceit. What is that?
Oh my goodness. Lies, secrets, and deceit. Well, I guess in a phrase, lies, secrets, and deceit is a story of relationships, stories of the heart, things that keep us together and things that bind us and things that wear our souls. Lies, secrets, and deceit.
And how long has this production been going on?
Well, it's the show that Jenny originally wanted me to help with, but we've done many shows here and there. And it's the show we've done 2 shows so far in Boston and in Brockton, and they were phenomenal hits. And personally, I love doing it.
Right.
It's a great show.
And I know you're trying to find the appropriate venue here in Rhode Island.
Exactly. We do have a show coming up on June 19th in Cambridge.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Okay.
at the YMCA Family Theater on Mass Ave.
Okay.
June 19th. We're trying to find Rhode Island also. My thing is to move away from the community theater aspect where it's just local.
Yes.
Move out. And we have a show in New York coming up also.
Really?
Oh, yes.
So we got to find the appropriate venue in Rhode
We
Island.
need something in Rhode Island.
Rhode Islanders want to see Lies, Secrets, and Deceit.
Yes.
Right, Faye? Faye's the floor director. We put everybody to work when they come in. They just can't be a visitor on set. But that's okay. Now, what is different about this production, and why is it so popular so quickly? You've done a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Why is this so different than even all the stuff that you've done?
I think, well, professionally speaking, with Lies, Secrets, and Deceit, it intertwines people's feelings and emotions, and this is something that we try not to get too much into. As men also, there are certain scenes, and I won't give too much away, but there are certain scenes that there's a male exhibiting feelings, which is men don't cry, but the men go through anguish also. And this is exhibited in the production of Lies, Secrets, and Deceits, and of course what women go through also. It's very, very interesting. I love it.
So we want people to go up to Cambridge on June 19th, and I guess that's at 7 o'clock or something like that.
The show was at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock is at YWCA on Mass Ave?
Yes, YMCA Family Theater.
YMCA Family Theater on Mass Ave. You know where that is? It's right around the corner from where my sister lives.
820 Mass Ave, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. I know exactly where that is. Now, what's next for Gunzals and Gunzals or G&G? What's next?
Okay. We have another play coming out that we're working on. I have to say this correctly. Low Down Dirty Singles.
Low Down Dirty Singles.
Low Down Dirty Singles.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be something else.
It's something else. I get a chance to change the world in a way, as far as how singles talk to each other, how they relate to each other in a way, change the roles of men and women and make them a little bit more less argumentative, less controversial, yet very interesting.
Nice.
Yes.
Have that nice.
Yeah, but a little edge to it.
A little edge to it.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta have the little edge. It
Low
won't
down
sell.
dirty. Yes, yes.
It won't sell.
It has to be low down dirty.
Low down dirty. Boy, I tell you, that title alone, I think people are going to want to see what's going on with that.
I'm afraid.
My God. Now, legacy. What's your legacy? What would you like your legacy to be, I should say?
Of the many things I like doing between, and this is true, flying planes, yes, I do that all the time.
You fly planes?
I've done that, yeah.
You're a Renaissance guy. Talking about Harlem Renaissance. You're a Renaissance.
Teaching martial arts, computer expert.
You're a Renaissance man.
I like to do as many things as I can while I'm young, and when I'm up there in retirement age, I can just relax and tell my grandkids what I've done. My legacy is to do what you find passionate. Do what you find your gift is. We're all here for a reason, and mine is to help people in some way. Maybe through theater, maybe through martial arts.
Well, I believe that. I believe you got to live life to the fullest.
Exactly.
Live life like there's no tomorrow. Realize your passion. Accept your destiny because I guess it has been written for you. Thank a higher power, for all that you receive. And don't dwell on some of the negative. And I think that's a good lifestyle. And I think that you can run a good legacy if you do that lifestyle correctly. And not place barriers in front of yourself.
Exactly.
Well, you just keep running with it until the wheels come off. That's what I say.
I agree.
And that's a good way to live. So I think, you're going to have a real good legacy. I'm sure you're not going away. You'll be slowing down anytime soon.
No.
So, and I know that there are folks that are out there doing things in their 90s that I know.
Yes.
And they're some of the most happiest people I know here in Rhode Island. They're really secure in who they are, and they're having a good time, and they're placing no limitations in terms of what's possible.
You express yourself, you express your gift.
Absolutely, because everybody has talent. Everybody has a gift. It's just a matter of exploiting your talent and your gift to make sure that people, or you make sure you feel comfortable and happy.
Exactly.
And don't worry about the other stuff. G&G, you're going to be in Cambridge on the 19th at the YMCA showcase on Mass Ave, which is in Central Square.
Yes.
And I'm sure that, the next, the Lowdown singles.
Low-down, dirty singles.
Dirty, I didn't want to say
say with a deep voice, low-down, dirty.
Low-down, dirty singles. I don't want to say dirty. I mean, boy, it sounds obscene.
Oh, it's not obscene.
But that's going to be when? In the fall?
We don't have an exact date. We're still working on the production of that, but we're looking at somewhere maybe August.
Okay, well, that's coming up. I mean,
Yes.
we didn't have no spring, and now we're supposed to be in summer. So it'll be August like that, and we'll say, oh, wow, where'd the summer go?
It'll be a great distraction.
Yeah. Anything else? We got about a minute and a half. Anything else we left out?
Gee whiz, Low-Down Dirty Singles, like Secrets in Deceit. There are a few other shows coming up also. We're doing also shows with the young kids, the youth, as far as gang violence, that type of thing, deterring them from that, thinking before doing type thing. Try to keep them positive and straight from the negative, and to be aware of what is what. To realize the importance of themselves in their life.
That is so needed. And if you do it in terms of, in a production form and hire some local kids to really, you're going to get some actors to be, or actresses to be, out of that. Similar to what happened to you when you was in third grade up in Boston.
Oh, yes.
With that yo-yo. That yo-yo. I'm never going to get over that one.
A wooden yo-yo at that.
A wooden one? Was it a Duncan?
Yes!
Was it an Imperial or was it a Butterfly?
Butterfly. Oh my goodness.
No, don't get me started. Don't get me started with that. Anyway, Lee, it's been great having you here. You're the director of Lies, Secrets, and Deceit, which is a G&G production. Gonzales and Gonzales from Brockton. I guess that's about as Cape Verdean as it could get. So, I'm happy to meet you. I'm sure Faye Randall, is going to be pleased when she sees this. She's asked me to wrap up the segment. She's taking the floor directly so well. So I'll thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back.
Thank you.
That's Lee Smith, the director of G&G Productions.